What's up, Keith Gang? Back at it again with a vlog. What's your mouth out, Michael? Crazy. Oh, Michael. He's Michael. Hey, Mike. Look at y'all. What's up? What's up, Shay Shay? Early in the morning. 6:37. Throw it outside.
You.
Wake up.
Yeah.
I don't do live on this camera. I just on record and go home, edit and take some stuff out.
How's your blood pressure normally?
It's doing good.
And you did all that prep work and all that fun stuff?
Yep.
What I'm going to do is drink this cup of water down. It has some gas drops in it, so it helps just get the bubbles out of your esophagus. Sometimes a little fruity. It's like infant gas drops that you would give to an infant, so that little fruity flavor. I know.
Ugh. Oh my god.
There you go. I know. Okay.
It's messed up.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over some consent forms and then I'll hook you up to this stuff and then we'll do some more paperwork and get you out of here, okay? First consent form is you're consenting to have the PillCam endoscopy, okay? It's basically saying it's super expensive, so we want the stuff back in the same condition that we give it to, and otherwise we get to charge you a lovely fee to replace everything.
That was the fee.
$7,400.
I'm broke.
I know. We've never had to charge anybody that, so I think you'll be fine.
You don't need to know
You had to call me brother for that, then.
If you're okay with that, I'll have you sign that top line.
I'll make sure it gets back. How about that? I hope it was a responsibility.
Ooh.
And you're not a diabetic, correct?
Oh, no.
Perfect. So in the second one here is actually consenting to have the PillCam endoscopy. So you're consenting to have the endoscopic exam of the small intestine. It's not intended to examine the stomach or colon. You have had a colonoscopy and upper endoscopy in the past, so we're not concerned about that. There are risks associated with the endoscopic exam, just as any procedure. You're aware that you have to avoid all MRI machines while you have the PillCam, so you can't go by any MRI machines or anything like that. And then you understand that everybody's different, so everything is different for everybody. So we can't promise you the one thing, because it'll probably go a different way, but it'll go just fine.
I can be around microwaves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that stuff's fine. Okay? And then you're authorizing all your images to be used to make a diagnosis for you.
No problem.
And you don't have any cardiac pacemakers or anything like that in your heart?
No.
Okay. Alright, that's it for those two. And then do you plan on wearing that sweatshirt all day?
Yeah.
Okay, so once I put this on, you can't take that sweatshirt off until
then
tonight.
Sweatshirt off.
Yeah.
So you can off camera all day. You didn't say strip.
I want to get outside and put it back on, so it's easy.
And I'll have you come stand over here. I'm going to put your belt on really quick, and then if you want to put your sweatshirt back on, you can. Otherwise, you can.
Look at all
So
this.
that will like maneuver the camera.
So he'll swallow the camera, the actual pill is the camera. This belt just has basically imaging in it, so it catches the images and then throws them to the monitor.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's almost like those X-ray plates. I know. It's almost like those X-ray plates. If you have an X-ray, you know how sometimes they slide a board underneath you to put your hand on. It's kind of like that. Okay, so it's gonna go around your waist. I'm gonna have you hold it in the front here. I'm gonna swing it around you. And I'm gonna make it kind of tight, but if it's too tight, let me know. We want it to be kind of snug. Does that feel like it's too tight?
Yeah, I'm good.
If it feels like it's okay? Sneak back in front of you here. And then this is gonna go under this arm and over your head. So this is kind of like your safety line for today, so that the belt never completely comes off. No. I'm actually gonna switch your belt here. I'm gonna have you hold it in the front again. Got it?
Yep.
Just because I want it to fit a little bit more snug than it is. Just so you don't have to worry about it ever coming off. Okay, does that still feel okay?
That's good.
Okay, that looks better. The other one was a tad too big. Okay, then you're gonna have a little side purse for today. I know.
Side first. See, so weird.
Yeah.
Say, Mom, I got a purse. Just stop flapping.
Alright, if you want to go ahead and take a seat again, I'll move this strap.
Are you a fabric horse?
So sweet. Here's that.
Okay. Go down, Mike.
Good. Camera to pill. Let's get it. I'm
I didn't
going.
think you were my phone camera since.
Oh no.
Alright, so I'm going to open it up. It's going to start flashing. I'm going to sync it up to your belt before you grab it, but then whenever you're ready, grab it and swallow it, okay? This is just a cup of plain water. I want you to drink the whole thing because it'll be the last thing you'll have for 2 hours, okay? I know.
This was starving yourself left and right.
I swear.
I know. Soon enough.
You got this.
Yep.
2 hours.
Soon enough. 2 hours will be clear liquids. 4 hours you'll be able to eat. I know.
God.
I know.
It's like tomorrow I gotta eat it.
No, you can eat today. She said.
It'll be today. It'll just be
Like
4
a-
hours from the time you swallow your
So
pill.
it's like 6.
You could. I think the issue with you is you don't like to be told when you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't
I always
really
eat. I always eat all the time. So I'm skinny dude.
throughout the day.
Okay, so comes out at the sides, okay? Don't drop it or I have to get a new one and it's quite the process, okay? So just
So I don't drop it.
so whenever you're ready,
Put some water in your mouth, probably.
do it however you need to. Take your time. Don't rush it, okay? If you need to stand up, if you feel like that'll go down easier, do whatever you need to do.
Dude, put some water in your mouth. Get this over. Get you right out.
It's slippery, so it'll pretty much go down. Drink some water with that. Did it go down? Wow, that was impressive. Nobody's ever swallowed that without water.
That's why I cup thing like this. So
What?
first.
Yeah, oh god, no. Most of the time people will be asking for more water. That was really good.
So it just snap pictures on its own, right? It's that time it just does what it do and you just do nothing.
Ugh.
Do you know which one you're leaning towards as far as the IBD? Like is it the Crohn's or the UC one?
Ulcerative colitis. I don't know specifically which one. I didn't look at it in that depth. I know that his official diagnosis was the anemia. So them trying to find out where he was anemic somewhere in his colon, but not necessarily which one they were looking at.
I'm just kind of mad. So I was like, you can't even take care until 7 days before.
Okay. So here are your instructions for the rest of today. Okay, so you swallowed it at 8:13 this morning. You can have clear liquids at 10:13 this morning. Okay, apple juice, any clear things like that. Yep. Light meal 12:13. Okay, so you can start. We say a light meal just to make sure everything goes okay and you feel okay. After this point, you can have whatever you want to eat or drink. That's fine. Okay, we don't want you to exercise or do any heavy lifting. You can lay down, drive a car, run errands, whatever you need to do. Okay. We don't want you to, again, go by any MRIs while you have this on. You can use a computer, radio, stereo, or cell phone. And then we don't want you to stand by anybody else who is having a PillCam done. You're not necessarily going to know who else is having one done, but it's pretty rare that you'll run into somebody and be like, hey, we're having the same procedure. So, and then just make sure that belt's tight where I put it. If it moves slightly up or down, you can adjust it. You can adjust it in the back as well, but do not ever take that belt off. Gosh. If that belt comes off, then the test is done. Okay, so really important. We don't want you to attach anything to it. We don't want you to get it wet or spray any fragrances or cleaning solutions on that belt. Okay, you can loosen it to go to the bathroom if you needed to, or to adjust your pants, shirt, whatever you need to do, but just be careful. Gotcha. And then you have homework today. Blue blinking light that's on top of this guy here. It's just going to kind of blink at its own pace. We want you to check on it every 15 minutes to make sure that it's still blinking blue. Okay, and then 8:13 tonight, you'll take everything off. So you'll slip all the monitor off. The monitor will probably turn off at that point, and that's fine. And then everything will go into this briefcase here, and then we need it back by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning because the courier comes at 10:30 to pick it up, so we have to clean it and get it ready to go. Okay?
So I got a question. I don't come here, I can see what's going on. I see do something. Once I said, I thought come here and I can see what's inside my body if I swallow the pill.
They take pictures, they put on the screen, they look and try to find if something's going on there.
Yeah.
They look at all of this stuff right here.
So they'll take all the images. Once it collects all the images, they upload them and then they look at them that way.
And then you come back to your doctor over there in September. You have an idea to look at it and plan and all that stuff together. Don't take it off and make sure everything's
Alright, so I'll give you a copy of your instructions here. Okay? Oh, there's two of them. So here are your copy of everything for today. And then a couple more papers to sign. This is for a post pill, so that just goes, it'll come out in a bowel movement. You can just actually flush the actual pill. We don't need the pill back. We only need the monitor and the belt back. So we say pain, nausea, super uncommon. If you were to have any of those things, let us know. The diet, like I said, you can have whatever you want after that 12:13 point today. Everything goes back to normal. Activities, once the PillCam belt and monitor off, you can go back to exercising, whatever you do. Medications, if you need to take medications, we want you to do so at 12:13 today when you eat. Otherwise, go back to your normal schedule tomorrow. Okay, further testing, again, absolutely no MRIs. That's super important. Again, pill passes typically within 24 hours. Some patients like to watch for it, some patients don't care. If you're worried that it hasn't passed, we can send you for an x-ray in 14 days to make sure that it's passed if you're just wanting that clarification.
No problem.
Okay, I'll give you a copy of that one as well. And the last thing, this is for you to take home today. We want to kind of know what you do today, whether you eat, drink, have any bowel movements, so we just want you to jot them down. It's super helpful when we're going through the images to know, like, hey, he had a burger, that's what that is, things like that.
I was doing this I think it was Saturday. I did this one at this and I came out back in. We got into the system.
Yeah, okay. Really helpful if we get this back. We don't always see it. It's not imperative that we get it back, but it's really nice to have it.
No problem.
Okay?
Yep.
Any questions?
No, I'm good.
You did it. It's over. Easy peasy, right? Those are your papers, and then I'll send you home with this briefcase here, and then you guys are good to go.
Okay.
That's all I got for you.
Sweet. Wear a pressure on. Wear arms. Let me get this one.
Alright, so one more thing for you. You guys are good, I'll get you out of here.
Jesus God,
You're down this hall, so you can't go any further and look to the right. The lobby door will be straight ahead there.
Alright, here we go.
You too.
Well, I guess that was easy, what I did. Swallow a camera pill. It's not that bad. She's I'm the person who's swallowed not too much water.
I was scared myself. Drink some water, but I didn't do it. Just drink some water. I asked you want to stop. You have to let me in. Bitch, I'm virgin. You get the fuck over. Fucking legal right to get over. We won't know. Bitch. They don't know me yet.
They don't know us. We pull it out. I hit scream truck. Boom, boom.